Alright, here we are at East County Roulette, SICW, right after the August show. You know who I am, but let's talk about this guy. Now, you all know Bob Orton's Ace Training Academy has a scoop is right here at the East County Roulette Community Center. And recently, Sean Vincent put out a little video with the students giving a promo and talking about themselves. And one of the guys caught my eye, Strangler Roy Lewis, the Strangler. So we're going to find out a little bit about him. Now, Strangler, why do they call you the Strangler, first off?
The reason why they call me the Strangler is at Harley's, when I was first learning how to train, I was put in a situation with people three times my size. Now, after getting beat up, thrown around, I kind of got tired of it. And one day, out of nowhere, I black out. When I tuned back in, apparently I was told that I had tripped and strangled the person into unconsciousness. And I guess from that point, it's kind of stuck.
Well, that's a pretty cool story, which leads me to another question. So we know you're at the Cowboy Bob Orton Ace Training Academy, but apparently this is not your first training school. You said Harley Race now. Let's talk about that.
I believe in being a competitor, being the best. To be the best in wrestling, you have to train, but not just with one person, because then you get stagnant, you get stuck. You have to learn from everyone, because there's not just one way for success. So I went to Harley Race, because ever since I was a kid, he's always something I looked up to. And he said when I was ready to come to him, and I did. And he taught me something very beautiful, not to entertain, no. He taught me how to hurt people. And you know what? I do it really, really good.
I saw that you handled yourself against the big Texan in Waco tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We won't talk about that. So how long have you been in the business?
I have now been professionally in this business for about 4 years, training for over 5. I have went all across this country, trained with some of the best, wrestled in some very strange but interesting locations, and watched a lot of people scream.
What's the strangest place you've ever wrestled in?
The strangest place I ever wrestled in was in Austin, Texas, in the middle of downtown Austin, in this dive bar, wrestling for the first time a guy by the name of Stan Summers, which only stood about 4 foot 2 inches. And I remember that so well because at one point he got on the top rope and almost broke my jaw with his foot.
Oh, well, that's nice. So, you mentioned Harley Race. So were you a fan before you got into wrestling, or?
I have always been a traditionalist, a purist. While other people like playing with others, I'm not really good with playing with other people. I don't socialize with other people. If you check my social media, not gonna see a lot on it. I like to study though. I like to be the best, to compete. So I've learned to be a historian, a true player of the game. So when it comes to Japanese wrestling, Mexican wrestling, when it comes to European, when it comes to old school, when it comes to grappling, when it comes to high flying, you name the style, I know it.
So you're not talking about fan, you're talking about student of the game. Okay. So can you tell me if anybody inspired you before you got into the business? Who did the Strangler look up to before?
When I was a little kid,
the moniker?
I loved WrestleMania 8. Bret Hart defending it versus Rowdy Piper for the Intercontinental title. That was one of the first matches I remember that truly made me want to do this. Over the time, I have seen so many great ones, from the Steiner Brothers versus Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death, from Daniel Bryan versus freaking Morishima. I could go on and on. Everyone, while other people have favorites, I don't have favorites. What I have is a person's style will impress me, and I'll watch it.
Okay.
So, I'm into styles.
So if I'm an opponent and I'm in the ring with the Strangler or Roy Lewis, not everybody wants to hear the Strangler, what do I have to look out for without divulging too much information? Is there a certain specific move that you like to use that you obtain victories with?
One of the things that I feel is a lost art in wrestling is joint manipulation. People assume joint manipulation is just with fingertips, bending certain ways, but that's not true. See, if you study human anatomy, You learn so many ways to make the body bend. Did you know there's over 209 bones in the body? Did you know there's over 600 ligaments in your body? Now think about that. Think of how many possibilities, how many ways I can twist. I have a motto. It's a very simple motto. That motto is RST. Rip, shred, tear.
I'm gonna have to use that motto. Sometimes I have a little trouble opening my cheeseburgers. All right. So what are your future plans here at SICW?
Since I started in this area, I've had a bucket list.
All right, let's hear the bucket list.
Certain people that as a fan I admired and looked up to, but as a competitor, I'd love to add them to my list.
All right, let's hear this list.
There are great ones like Billy McNeil, truly an innovator for his time. He made the St. Louis scene as creative as possibly could. There's another guy by the name of Iron Man Ken Kaza. The guy can go wrestle almost anyone. I like to see how iron this man really is. Another one that absolutely enthralls me, a guy throwback for when I was just a rookie, Superstar Steve Fender. You ever hear of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him a time or two.
I remember back when I didn't know as much.
Former
When I was
SICW champion.
when I was a little bit naive. Well, he taught me some lessons back then, and I would love to pay him back the favor. Ken Kaza, Ricky, you name the person. If they have talent, if they know how to wrestle, you're on my list.
Well, my opinion might not matter much, but I see a lot of talent in you, and I'm hoping to see you at SICW quite regularly. Anything you want to say to any viewers out there, or the SICW fans, or any wrestling fans in general that watch our YouTube channel?
My name, in case you didn't hear, you weren't listening, my name is Roy Lewis. You can find me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I suggest you follow me now. Get on the bandwagon while you can, because last time I checked, the only place I'm going is up, 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 and away. Man, it's gonna be me.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here. This guy's kind of creeping me out.